Chad. LA Original, you missed out. You're not first. Yeah, I just missed it. You're close. I had a No Fear shirt. Anybody old enough to remember No Fear gear? I had all the sayings on them. I had one that said second place is the first loser. No fear. It's all right, LA Original. We won't hold it against you. What's up? Stay off my lawn, you troll. You don't get called a troll enough on other people's streams. You gotta come get called one over here, you troll. That shit's funny to me. These fucking noobs that don't even know who the fuck anybody is. Shit's funny. Makes me laugh anyway. I think it's fucking funny, personally. Rocket Runner, what's up? Break out the old whistle pig here. JT Thompson, what's happening, my dude? I don't know. You just looked up where all the badasses at, and YouTube was like, they're over here. I'm guessing. Need everyone to announce their presence as they come into the room, please. That's the stairway one, JT. Hey, that counts for something, LA Original. I appreciate it, my dude. Health off. Sponsored stream tonight. Sponsored by what has to be considered as blatant fucking insanity. I need. Sorry, guys. Oh, no, this won't do. I have a fucking reputation to uphold. Huh. Jeez Louise. What's the world coming to when I can't find a knife, right? Well, shit. Still sore as hell, though. Still feels like sandpaper. We don't know, JT. You've asked twice now. We don't know why you're here, dude. It's a 9G mono. Mono meaning hands. So you've got 9G hands. Cheers, though. Cheers to you. Cheers to insanity. Right, Cattle Dog, you know what I'm talking about. You insane motherfucker. Chad, don't do that now. Don't do that. Oh, you drinking that Budweiser? Ooh. Rocket Runner, I wear a hat at work. So I just pulled it over the fucking knot. And stayed in the office all day doing paperwork instead of doing my other shit. I just stayed in the office and did paperwork. Tim, what's going on, my dude? Yeah, Scott, you're one of your cohorts over there in the Arizona Cardinals fan base proved that he's even crazier than your crazy ass. JT, no, dude, just come hook your boy up. Don't you live close? Aren't you like South Carolina or something? Why am I thinking that? If I'm way off. Oh, Scottzilla. Good point. My bad, my dude. Sorry, I forgot that you are an actor. Still 58? What is going on? My brother in the house. Fucking Cattle Dog is almost as crazy as Still 58. Almost. He's gonna have to put in a little more work to prove his craziness to the level of Still 58, but it's okay. Wheelchair of the East in the house. Nice. We got Welch 58. We got Wheelchair of the East in here. Fucking just coming to hang out with their boy, the fucking Carolina Cutter. Then we got the whole crew in here. Oh, you're right. The entire 58 Camel Toes crew is in the building, hanging out with the Carolina Cutter. That would lead me to believe that there's a mouse in the kitchen. I knew once it got cold, they'd be moving on in. Yay. JT Thompson, you fit right in, my dude. You hang out all you want to, man. We'll keep Chad off of you. Chad, no timing out of the JT. Now, JP, you know that's free game. But you gave him a wrench. I know. Thanks to you, Chad. You take advantage of that shit. It's always funny, though. I don't think it's a possum. Beast of the East, he almost timed right then when he was like, just trying to fit in and hang out. Tom is watching right now and still claims that he can't comment in here. For the fourth time, went to his channel to see if he was blocked. It said that he wasn't. So I blocked him. Left. Came back. Unblocked him. Because sometimes that works. I know he's in here, but I'm still not seeing him type. So he's still somewhere saying that he can't type in here. He ain't going to call me, not after last night. I'm going to put my wife on the phone for real tonight. And this is daylight savings. We're turning that shit back right here in 15 minutes. It's going to go from 2 o'clock to 1 o'clock. So she's planning on getting an extra hour of sleep. So anybody be calling tonight and waking her up, that's between y'all and her. That's between y'all. You ain't gonna like it. Beast, I just said, dude. I just said it. I went over there 3 times over the past 4 days. And he said the shit again today. So I went to his channel. Still says unblocked. Blocked him. Left, came back, unblocked him. And this is a sponsored stream. I'm waiting to see if the sponsor comes in here, because I don't like giving out details unless the person says that it's okay for me to. It's still 58. Wants one of you to tell me that he's blocked. No, Beast of the East is not Tom. Hey, Beast of the East, don't get mad. His name's Dumbass. I mean, come on. I don't know how the fuck you sent a super chat. This is my backup channel, and I sure as fuck ain't even close to 1,000 subs on here. But I do have, well, in your defense, you didn't say you sent it to me. You just said you sent one. Here's some pretty good news. You know, I'm not on my main channel, but I will be. We're going to have to keep it all real nice and PG, though. But I lose one of my strikes in 3 days. So I'm going to have to go over there and play all nice so that I don't take it back up to 2 strikes. But then I can enable super chat. Yeah, still 58 been blocked. He told me to tell y'all that. I told you. How do I make friends? Winning personality? Great sense of humor? Pretty good musical abilities? Charm and wit? Not being afraid to approach people? I'd say the number one way is the ability to make people laugh. Being humorous. And girls like to be flirted with. That's all they care. They like all that other shit, but really they just like to be flirted with. Still 58 hands out the Alabama Hot Pockets. If you don't know what that is, don't ask. Beast of the East, that helps too. You always get to say, hey, do you recognize me? No? How about now? You show them all the cuts all over your forehead and down your fucking nose. Oh boy. Fan just kicked on the computer. Now I got to hear Still 58 set here because he's the only one here with earbuds in. Yeah, JT, I mean, it just comes so natural. Still 58. I said that being humorous comes naturally to me. Can you hear me? See, to me, it sounds like I can barely hear it. But I know when it comes on, because Still 58 starts saying that, it sounds like there's a jet landing in here and stuff. I'll tell you this much, LA Original. It involves perfectly round turd balls and sticking them in your lip like it's a fucking chew of tobacco. And that's all I'm going to tell you, because you don't want to know the rest. If that's not bad enough, hey, LA Original, if you've never seen some of Still 58's fucking, he does recipe videos. Uh, he does videos about certain Jaguars fans and about how he's pretty sure that he's their father. It involves Greyhound buses, fucking Alabama Hot Pockets. There's just make sure and keep up with Still 58. It's hard to do sometimes, but it pays off. JT, I don't really know you well enough to make fun of you. I don't really like making fun of strangers. I like to, get to know people a little bit before I start busting their balls. Whistle pig. Cattle dog, you coming in here, or are you at the honky tonk? I'm just going to tell you business since this is a sponsored stream. I'm sure I'll do another one over there in Eric's stream, and I gotta go. I got a sponsored stream to do. Oh yeah, you got a sponsored stream to do? Oh yeah, what is it for? Bush beer? Why are you always making fun of me? Because his stream was called Iron City Beer or some shit. Making fun of him? Goddamn, like this is the first sponsored stream I've ever done. But if Cattle Dog don't make it, he can have the next one too. Scottzilla, why are you always trying to get Tom in trouble by telling him to call me? I fucking told you he's not blocked. There is nothing else I can do. Holy fucking shit. I'm wrong. I am entirely wrong. I am entirely fucking wrong. Every time that I've went to look, I just said I've been going to look to see if he's blocked, and he's not. I wasn't on this fucking account. I was on my 8 Camel Toes account. I'll be a son of a bitch. Yeah, he probably is blocked like a motherfucker over here. Every time I try to open a new tab while I'm in the middle of a fucking live stream, it goes ape shit on me. God damn it. Nah, it just pisses me off that I was fucking wrong. And I've been like, dude, you're not fucking blocked, and like laying into him. I wasn't even thinking. I don't use this channel unless I'm coming on here to live stream. Y'all see me leave comments around and I talk to you guys and shit, and it's always on my 8 Camel Toes channel. My bad. Yeah, still 58. That's probably what's up, dude. That's probably how you ended up blocked over here, too. Afghanistan. Baby, oh yeah. What's up? Scottzilla, we only 21 minutes in, dude. We're about to, well, not you in Arizona, but the rest of the East Coast is getting ready to do some time traveling. Gonna go back in time. Gotta go back in time. I'm getting ready to do some fucking time traveling. I'm gonna get my fucking free hour in tonight, damn it. All right, Tim. Get some sleep, my brother. It's sweet. Time travel's pretty fucking special. Anytime you get to do it. Wine. Oh yeah, thanks. That's why I keep an understudy. What's up, guys? You'd be waking people up when it snaps that loud. Shit. Just be like, now is an illusion. We are traveling through time. And none of this happened. And Cattle Dog's not going to come in here. I'm going to have to tell his fucking business. Oh, JT. JT, hey. Dude, I really enjoyed Lou's raid that night. It was just kind of, it's like I said in there. I was like, if y'all will come back like one at a time so that there's not like 50 of you in here at the same time, just making me go, because over here, we just hang out. You know, we all know each other and shit. And then you get 50 strangers pop in on you just unannounced all at once. And it's kind of like, I'm sitting here like, do I just keep doing things the way I normally do them? Because I got 50 people commenting to me. I don't know who any of them are. And yeah, I don't know these people. If you could go back in time, it would be tomorrow. Well, it's 1:59 right now. And my clock's getting ready to flip over to 1 o'clock. So then we're going to have a free hour of time travel. I can smoke and drink all I want to for an hour, and it won't matter because it's an hour that doesn't exist on the time-space continuum. Here we go. We're on a countdown now. We're going to go from 1:59 to 1 o'clock. You own a mountaintop and you sent $2 to somebody else's, and it's 1:00, to somebody else's super chat, and then told me about it like you were rubbing it in my face, like you own a whole mountaintop. And you're rubbing it in my face that you left $2 to somebody else's super chat. That's not polite. Who that? Guys, you've got an hour. You've got 59 minutes to do anything you fucking want to. It don't count. This is an hour that doesn't exist. I may need some. Gonna go back in time. What's up, Simon? You should. You definitely should. I'm getting mine as soon as I get my channel back. You better believe I'm going to have one. Which goes back to why this is a sponsored stream. I can tell y'all now, because this hour in time doesn't exist in the time-space continuum. So Cattle Dog's crazy ass comes in here last night, and he's like, "Hey man, did a great job smashing them eggs on your head and shit." And he was like, "You know, you had to do it for the 49ers. I just won all this money off this bet." He bet on the Cardinals, and Cardinals covered the spread. So he didn't bet against the Cardinals. He just bet the smart way. He's like, "And that was against the 49ers. I've been hating on them all week. Why don't I just spread around some of this 49er hate money?" And I was like, "You'll have to wait till Pam gets in here. I don't keep my link on this channel, just on my main channel. And I don't know it." So Pam comes in, and I'm like, "Hey, Cattle Dog wants that link." So he hangs out for a couple minutes. He's like, "Okay, I'll be back in a second. I got to go hit this link." I'm like, "All right, we'll be here. We're not going anywhere." Oh, y'all are like, "Yeah, we were here. We saw it fucking happen." Great story. More people than y'all see this. People do watch these back, you know, people that aren't in here. Believe it or not, I don't know why. I think it's only fun if you're over here fucking interacting, but I'm like, "Oh, I appreciate it, man. Hey, thanks a lot." And he comes back, and I hit that link up. You good? Hey, man, I appreciate it a lot. I'll check that out tomorrow, see what's going on. Now he bet $1,000, and it was 4.5 to 1 odds. So he made $4,500 off that game. And he's talking about spreading it around and stuff, and I'm like, "Dude, I bet this motherfucker sent me like $20. I was like, "So I guess he's sponsored a stream, $20. You sponsor a stream." Of course, I slept in like a motherfucker. Wife gets up early because she goes to sleep while we're in here fucking around. I'm like, "Hey, did I get a PayPal donation?" And she's like, "Yeah." And she's looking at me like she's pissed off. And I'm like, "Okay. How much was it?" And she gives me this look like, "Are you a fucking hitman or something?" She said, I looked at it 3 times because I couldn't believe it. And I was like, how much was it? And she said, $150. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me? So yeah, this stream's sponsored by Cattle Dog. And since he's not in here, the next one he's in, that can be sponsored by Cattle Dog as well. Hence the title. Dude's got to be crazy. I mean, he's got to be clinically insane to send me $150. And I almost titled this son of a bitch, Cattle Dog Trying to Make Me Cry. Because you know how I get when people give me shit. But he's not in here, so I'm not going into all the thank yous and shit. You know. JP, the only motherfucker that ever donated $20 to the channel and then ended up getting like 3 live streams. None of them dedicated to him. He just came in here and made me give him his money's worth. Just by being JP. Narrow ass motherfucker. Oh, poor Simus. Simus, I mean, seriously, this is going to sound really morbid and fucked up, and it's going to sound like I'm trying to just diss the shit out of you, but I'm not. But here's my thinking, and whether you want to admit it or not, which you don't have trouble admitting shit if it's truth, I figure you got to think that at this point, kind of what's the point? You know, kind of like a waste of money. And if that hurts your feelings, it's okay, because I can say anything I want to for the next hour, and it doesn't matter, because this doesn't exist. But Simon, you ain't 20. Yeah, I'm not either. You know. But I mean, I gotta figure you're at the point in your life where you're like, I've made it this long with a googly eye. What's the fucking point now? Sorry if that sounds fucked up, but well, here's the first thing you're going to need to fit in. Because the problem is, and people that are in the camel clutch, they're all in blue. Well, what that does is it means they don't stand out. Everything's in blue if I'm just glancing out of the corner of my eye. But if it's somebody like you that's in white, then it catches my attention and I'm guaranteed to read your comment. So to fit in, you're going to have to blend in, and now I'm not going to be able to like instantly recognize all of your comments. An outlier, oh, you just got to hang out. No, I didn't tool you, I told you. Take an O and an L out. Toad, not tooled. Nothing sounds right to you, dumbass. You can't hear nothing. Because you a dumbass. That was a joke. That was a joke. Damn. Come down, dumbass. Come. Well, dumbass, you didn't get any welcomes because you snuck in the back door. Like JP's girlfriend does on him. Truth. I give you a camel toe and you immediately start screaming that the Florida Gators suck ass when ain't nobody in here give a shit about college football. J-Dub. Nice. 44, what are you doing in your free hour? We still got 50 minutes and we can do anything we want to do. No repercussions. Noah, I think after your little conversation with Uncle Lou, you may just want to not bring that up, except in like your IRL, not online. JT Thompson, once you go blue and have a camel toe next to your name, everyone in here is your friend. We just don't like backstabbers, just so you know. Dumbass, do you mean with your mouth, or you mean because we've got an hour to do anything we want to, so nobody can hold it against you if you literally fuck a whopper? I can't eat Burger King. That whole flame broiled shit, it fucks my stomach up. It's the same reason I can't drink whiskey anymore. Because of the charcoal and shit. Man, I love me a fucking cheeseburger that's been made on a charcoal grill. Not like Burger King, but like you put charcoal in a fucking grill. I can't even do that. I hadn't been able to eat one of those in about 3 years. Damn, Noah, over $1? They need to burn down all the Burger Kings because they took your $5 meal and made it $6? Shit. And JT, thanks, my dude. Uncle Lou didn't tell you to come over here because I'm just some nobody that he don't like hanging out with. I swear I want to call him by his fucking name. Every time I talk about him, I have to catch myself. It's so hilarious. I'll go over to one of his streams and I don't know, this like little fad will catch on every once in a while. Fad, F-A-D. Okay. Okay, YouTube. And people will be sitting there like, his name's Kevin. His real name's Alan. And like, people will just start throwing out random white dude names. I'm sitting here like, man, these motherfuckers ain't even close. Yeah, lose my dude. Well, it's okay, Pam. You get that extra hour, so. Mullins. No, once again, Tom, I know you're watching. I've been saying that I've been checking to see if you were blocked and you're not. I was on my main channel. I know you heard me say it earlier, but sometimes you're the type of dude that needs to hear things like 5 times before you get it. It wasn't on this channel, so I'm guessing you're blocked like a motherfucker on this channel. So as soon as this stream's over, I'll make sure and go unblock you over here. That's my bad. That's what's up. Anybody who just came in, Cattle Dog's paying for this stream. But he's not here, so the next one he's in, he can pay for that one too. Well, Noah, I mean, prices fluctuate. That's why when they have those offers like that, it says for a limited time. And they do say for a limited time. I've seen the commercials, 10 nuggets for $1, and then at the end it says for a limited time at participating locations. So they tell you it's for a limited time. So you can't be real fucking mad. Well, Noah, hey, and that's your prerogative, but it doesn't mean you need to go out and slander them. Like I said, I can't eat there, but I don't know about where y'all live. But here, they put up on their marquee, now hiring, we start at $9 an hour. And that's pretty big for a fucking fast food place. I know everybody on here make fun of what I make. Dude, even $9 an hour is good money where I live. I mean, for a job like that, yeah, that it goes anywhere else you go, you're gonna make $7.25. So I mean, at least they do that. Not meaning to say do, but what mountaintop do you own, JT? Hey, dumbass. I knew you looked familiar. You're fucking Humpty Hump, ain't you? There's no room in my wallet, Tom's apology letter. It's full of Cattle Dog's money. That's why he's the sponsor of this stream. Hey, Scott. Hey, at least you're honest, man. Pam, you still in here? Throw that PayPal link up there. See if somebody wants to sponsor all the ones after I get done with Cattle Dog. There's no time. What game was that? There's no time. Wasn't that like if... Oh, that was the original Super Smash Brothers. If you were playing the one-player mode. Then when you went to the... You went to the little bonus stages because they were timed, and once it got down to like 20 seconds, it would say, "There's no time." And then at 10 seconds, it'd say, "There's no time." And then after you played the game for about an hour, you got so fucking sick of hearing "there's no time" that you wanted to smash 38 eggs into your fucking head. There's no time. Yeah, really? Is there not? There's no time. Shut the fuck up. There's no time. Ah, shut the fuck up. I mean, it makes sense right now because we're in a loophole in the space-time continuum. So right now there is no time. But for right now, for the next 40 minutes, there's no time. You annoyed yet by it? Try playing the game for like an hour. There's no time. But Brandon? My daughter decides, yeah, Appalachian State. Yeah, that's where I'm going to transfer to. I want to, want to get out of the fucking Wingate. I want to transfer to Appalachian. And I'm like, well, that's cool because then she'll be 25 minutes away from home. And then they lose their first football game. That's my luck. That's my luck rubbing off onto a team. Appalachian State hadn't lost a football game all year. My daughter says, yep, App State. That's where I want to transfer to. Next day they lose. It's cheaper and it's Division One. Hey, I'm all for it. And it's closer to home, so you can quit running that fucking car that I gave you into the ground. I'm all for it. Brandon, I'll trust you on that one. Except you're a little young. He may have said something that's not quite that bad. Huh? I have to stop pulling for the Panthers over a college team. I don't even have a college team. Pam, you shouldn't eat that bad shellfish. One of the original 10 Commandments said that you're not supposed to have shellfish. So if you followed the original 10 Commandments, not these ones they want to put up on the courthouse walls. Were y'all eating? Chipotle? We don't have one. I've never seen a Chipotle. Even when I lived in Nashville, we had Baja Burrito. And man, that place is the fucking shit. Baja Burrito, you get to stand there and tell them what you want like it's fucking Subway. So you can just, hey, you want this? Yeah. You want this? Yeah. So by the time you get done, this motherfucking burrito is this big around. The fucking shell will barely fucking touch on the other side of it. It's so big. And it costs the same no matter what. $6. Well, that's what it cost back then. And this motherfucker's this long, and you can get them this fucking big around, $6. It would take me 2 days eating that 3 times a day. It would take me 2 days. It was like 6 fucking meals for $6. I don't know if y'all know about Baja Burrito. We don't have those here either. We have Taco Bell, and then we have authentic Mexican restaurants. That's it. We don't have any other alternative to Taco Bell. I mean, if you want to go sit down in a sit-down restaurant, we got plenty of Mexican restaurants. But I mean, not to just keep saying this shit, but y'all know what it is. You know what it is exactly. And I'm not saying you know why it is. I'm saying you know why I'm saying this. But yeah, JT Thompson, your attitude is awesome tonight. I'm not well off. Right. We make enough to do. It's just that we have to sacrifice a lot so that our kids can have. And then when people donate money to the channel, you know, at least a little bit of it we can use. Even if it's just to go to Applebee's to eat dinner. Just the two of us, and have a date night, which happens once every 2 months. For somebody to drop $150 just out of nowhere, it's enough to put me in a good mood, you know? It makes me look at things through a positive outlook. And you can leave comments, right, when you leave a PayPal donation. Private comments, and I don't come on here and tell what people's are, because sometimes people just want to leave me a private message and, you know, donate $2 to the fucking PayPal, and you can say anything you want to, and nobody's going to see it except me. Guaranteed. Well, and my wife. But she don't know any of y'all, so I can't tell you how many comments people leave when they donate to the channel that say, I don't care how much you make, and I'm tired of hearing people talk about it. Real people appreciate the job you do, or the job you have, or the service you provide, or some variation of that. And, you know, I come on here and brag about the job that I have. I don't brag about the money I make. I brag about the joy I have helping these people in their last days. And there's a lot of real motherfuckers out there that know that it's a job that has to be done, but they know they couldn't do it. And they appreciate that. And they'd throw me some money, you know, $2-3 every little bit. I mean, the shit all adds up. And then, you know, a lot of people leave those comments when they donate on the PayPal about, hey, keep doing what you're doing. We know you're taking care of those people. Shit like that. I get all kinds of comments about my job. It has to be done. And if no one you've ever loved has ever had to be in a nursing home or skilled nursing facility like where I work, then chances are it'll be you. It'll be you in there. And you're going to want to be taken care of. And you want it being some little 18-year-old that just wants a job? Or do you want it to be somebody that fucking actually cares about you and cares about your loved ones, if they're the ones in there? I get mad respect off you guys for it. And this 1075 fucking talk that haters want to throw at me, dude, that shit rolls right off me. Because people like you guys that say, hey, I couldn't do your job, mad props, shit like that. Thank you for the service you provide these people. Comments like that. So yeah, then when somebody comes in here and drops a fucking $1.50 on me, you know, just for no apparent reason other than the respect from cracking eggs on my fucking forehead. Well, plus the fact that, you know, we've been knowing each other for 6 years, but either way. I mean, I don't know. Of course it's going to put me in a good mood. That's 2 full days of work for me. It takes me 2 days to make $150. And he just did it because he likes coming in here and hanging out with us in these fucking live streams. And it goes for all y'all that donate. If you've ever donated a fucking dollar, if you've never donated anything but your time being in here and hanging out with the Clutch, you know, regardless of your opinions of me, hell, there's people that come in here, probably I could put myself on mute and just sit here staring at the screen, and they'd stay in here just so they could hang out with everybody else in the Clutch. I mean, you donate your time just hanging out, whether it's $1, whether it's $200, it gives me a good feeling. I like looking up here and seeing double digits. Hey, how many people in the room right now? 18. You know how many people's live streams I go to that got 3, 4 people in there hanging out? It's the middle of the goddamn night. And I can have 18 people in here hanging out with me. That's you donating your time to a greater thing than your individual self. And I don't want you to think that I'm getting all religious on you or something. It's just the best word to describe it. And you can take all religious fucking context out of the word for the way that I mean it. But I am blessed. I'm blessed to have you guys as my friends, as my fans, you know, my fucking cohorts, brothers in arms and sisters in arms. We're always here for each other. We got each other's backs. Man, I couldn't be more proud. Emotional support anytime one of us needs it. We're here for each other. the monetary support you guys give, helping support the channel. Blessed is like the only word for it. And the next time Cattle Dog's in here, you're going to have to hear me do this same speech. Because needless to say, people don't just stop by and drop $150 in my PayPal every night. Or else I'd probably just sit here and stream all day, because I sure as fuck wouldn't need to work. Like I'd do that. I don't trust these people. Like to take a day off. My job starts at $8.50 an hour. Now, of course, I didn't, because I've got fucking 25 years of experience. So imagine, I just told you Burger King pays $9 an hour to start. My job, $8.50 to start. Unless you're me. But so imagine the people we got doing that. I can't trust those residents to these people. I'll still take $150 a day. Cattle Dog, keep winning bets, dude. I guess that fucking around now. None of y'all are going to remember any of this anyway. In 23 minutes. No, $28,000 a year. You're bad at math. I don't make that much. Should I pay $86 every 2 weeks just for my insurance? And my wife pays $86 every 2 weeks for her insurance. Then take out taxes? Ain't like I'm exactly rolling in the fucking dough. I would. I'd still go up there and volunteer a few hours a day just to make sure everybody's getting taken care of. I can say that much, even if I did quit. Oh, excuse me. Tee hee hee hee. Brandon, you 15, dude. Don't even sweat that, man. I'm still a fuck up. Well, that may be. But I do know the fucking difference between a stairway to heaven and a fucking highway to heaven. or something like that. Not exactly sure how to play it that way. Something like that. Or something like that. I guess I don't know how to play it either fucking way, do I? I never claimed to be Jimmy Page. Sorry. I guess I just proved you right, JT. Almost like I knew I would. JT. Do you want to be the new Tom? JT? It'll just be for this stream. Because then we're going to have the real Tom back. Isn't that right, JT? Gotta go back in time. Gotta go back in time. One good thing about it being cold, shit, don't even have to keep these motherfuckers in the refrigerator. Now, if I could only apply that same lesson to my eggs. Gotta go back in time. Who was in here the other night when I realized that I have a whole 4-pack of fucking batteries? Oh, was that not even close? I just changed the fucking battery, you son of a bitch. Oh, fuck you. Don't you fucking do this to me, you motherfucker. After I just fucking detune that stream, now I won't be able to get it back to where it was, you son of a bee sting. Little Tommy boy for you. Son of a bee sting. This is the last night. Tom's not going to be able to interact. I bet he's watching. Isn't he? JT. I'm not being a cop, but I'll play better if I pee. Because I'm not going to be comfortable enough to play if I'm sitting here going, I need to pee, I need to pee. Oh my God. So I'm trying to smoke as much in this hour as I can. It doesn't count against my health. Oh. Yeah, that's the conspiracy theory. There, it's camel toes, and there's no capitals in it. Hey, not on 7 camel toes, not on 8 camel toes, not ever. No matter how many videos you see people make about me, they always capitalize the C in it. There are no capital letters in camel toes. Never has been. This right here is like my 7th fucking channel because people like flagging them into the ground. Hadn't been a damn capital letter in camel toes yet. Exactly, Scott. There's 3 capital B's in Bobby, but there are no capitals at all in camel toes. Tom has some. He has some. Hey, Brandon, appreciate it, my man. One day I'll dig through one of my old boxes and find one of my like football plaques with my picture in it and everything. I can put it right up here, and everybody's going to be like, "Why do you have Brandon Rogers on your wall?" And we're like, "No, that's Andy Dalton. Don't you see? Don't you? It's number 14." I'm going to tell people it's Andy Dalton. I mean, come on, redheaded kid, number 14. Fucking the school I went to, our colors were orange and black. So I look like I'm wearing a Bengals uniform anyway, telling people I'm Andy Dalton. Everybody does it now. Everybody puts it a fucking capital C. I'm always happy. JT, you probably have caught me. You, everybody in here can back me up on this one. You're gonna think I'm just making up shit, like I'm JP saying I'm an actor. You probably came in here in some fucking 8 camel toes moments. I hear you, Pam C. You probably caught me in some 8 camel toe moments. No, that's That's for entertainment purposes only. You want me to go in 8 camel toes mode? I'm in too good a damn mood. I don't really feel like being 8 camel toes tonight. I'm kind of happy just being Bobby. Hey, Rocket Runner, that one really did fucking get to me. Usually that channel, it's for more serious conversations than that, but here, I'll let you sit in the front. You gonna let me sit in the front of my own car? Gee, thanks. Kid I've never met before. Anybody who doesn't know what I'm talking about, go check out Bob Goes Random. I did a live stream behind most of y'all's back the other night. There's some people in here who know what I'm talking about. Make sure and go sub up Bob Goes Random to see my ranting hangout on getting a ride to the grocery store to buy those eggs right after the game. And I had my daughter take me, and she shows up with 2 of her friends. Yeah, Rocket Runner, you goddamn right it was. Here, I'll let you sit in the front. Oh, cool. Cool. I'm old enough to be your, I don't know, let's say like slightly older brother. If by slightly older you mean 21 years older, but hey, some people have kids that far apart. So I could be his slightly older brother. When what I'm really thinking is, dude, when I went to buy this car, you were 8. The only reason you in it right now is because you're my daughter's friend. And I wanted her to take me to the store, and she showed up with you in the passenger seat. But hey, thanks. Thanks for opening the door, getting your big fat ass out, and then telling me, here, I'll let you sit in the front. For a more detailed version of that rant, like I said, sub up Bob Goes Random. We did a live stream the other night over there. And I was all like, welcome to Bob Goes Random. Let me tell you about the ride to go to the store after the game to pick up my 3.5 dozen eggs. If you'd like to hear the story, stick around. We're getting ready to get into it. And what's up, guys? And then we sit there and have a nice long conversation about the awkward ride that this kid had to the grocery store and back, while allowing me to sit up front of my own car. I'm loving this pick I've been using. I've went out and bought like 10 of those picks. Y'all remember last time I bought guitar strings, I got like 10 of those picks. And I was like, These will last me for 2 years, but they won't because I'll lose them. I had them sitting up there. They fell off the back of this, so I've not. Some cold ass air right there. I've not moved this out yet to get them up. So I've been using this one I got from the beard place. You remember the beard oil free sample? Well, $1.99 sample. Came with the, what's it called? Badass Beard Care. And I told you they sent me the pick with it. This is what I've been using for a minute now. Pretty good pick. I can use about any pick that's plastic. I just fucking hate nylon picks. Tonight in somebody's bed, she's gone and dyed her hair red. She only went and did what she did, 'cause he would drive her home then. There's lipstick on her new dress, she hadn't even paid yet. Doesn't matter where the money went, that wasn't how she paid rent. And 1, 2, 3, Marlena. See no, speak no, hear no evil about her. 1, 2, 3, Marlena. There's got to be someone we can trust out here among us. My 3 Marlenas. My 3 Marlenas. Now looking out across the city lights, she thought they'd be a good pair. He could make a living selling cars, and maybe she could work there. She's gonna pick a star in the night and pray to make it all right. She tried so hard not to pick a kite, she always prayed the headlight. 1, 2, 3, Marlena. There's got to be someone we can trust out here among us. And 1, 2, 3, Marlena. Don't see no, speak no, hear no evil about her. My 3 Marlena. My 3 Marlena. My 3 Marlena. Man, I think I'm gonna buy myself a Rolls, maybe a Chevrolet. One where I can pull that top down, just let my radio play. I'm headed out on this highway, I'm going right out of state. And I ain't looking back until I go right through heaven's gate. got to be someone we can trust out here among us. 1, 2, 3, Marlena. See no, speak no, hear no evil about us. My 3 Marlenas. My 3 Marlenas. My 3 Marlenas. Oh, my 3 Marlenas. My 3 Marlenas. 3 Marlenas. 3 Marlenas. My 3 Marlenas. Q Mark, come on, dude. Outside. I posted an entire concert that my band did over on 8 Camel Toes. I've been playing live shows since I was fucking 14, man. 25 years. Meet the Mets, Cattle Dog is the GOAT. Did you see why I titled this what I did? He's damn crazy. Yeah, man. Mets. He said he bet $1,000 on that game. He won $4,500 and said that since I smashed those eggs on my head for the 49ers, that since he was hating on them all week, he was going to spread the love around to another 49er hater. Dropped $1.50 in my fucking PayPal last night. Motherfucker's crazy. Hey, I take friends that are crazy like that all day long. Scott, if I knew the words. You requested it. Then that's what you made your DJ video about. I went and watched it and I was like, oh yeah, I got this. A minor, G, A major, F power chord. Sweet. But I don't know the words. Pepsi. What'd she say? What's daylight savings? The words are "oh like a stone." I'm pretty sure it don't start "oh like a stone." Damn, really, yo, daddy? You ought to go hang out there more often. You said I gave birth to a... Never mind. So I was like, I mean, I didn't want to fill in the word there, but I was thinking it might start. I don't want to say it if that's not what you meant. JT, what did I not tell you when you were like, you named like two people and said, they're my friends now. And I said, if you're in blue, everybody in here is your friend. This is a music channel. We're all friends. We're the Camel Clutch. I mean, we're the best group of people, of like-minded individuals. Let's say that, that convene in one place, for our ritualistic meetings. I mean, live streams. Don't worry about it. Just sit there and hang out. You have trouble fitting in. Oh my God, JT Thompson. You really are Tom Jasper. Tom Jasper. Jasper Thompson. Tom Jasper. Jasper T. Thompson. Does JT Thompson stand for Jasper T. Thompson? Hmm. Big wheels keep on turning. Carry me home to see my kid. Singing a song about Southland. Miss Alabama once again. I think it's a sin. Yeah. Well, I heard Mr. Young sing about her. I heard old Bill put her down. I hope Neil Young will remember. Southern man don't need him around here anyhow. Sweet home Alabama, where the skies are so blue. Sweet home Alabama, Lord, I'm coming home. You, here I come, Alabama. did what we could do. Now Watergate does not bother me, but does your conscience bother you? Won't you tell the truth? Sweet home Alabama, where the skies are so blue and the governor's true. Sweet home Alabama, oh sweet home. Lord, I'm coming home, you never come. It's Alabama. Now my vocals are pretty damn good. Not that's one of those songs that you really got to get real loud on, and it's 2:00 in the morning, so I got to kind of like try to shift it into a lower registry. That's why usually the later it gets, the quieter songs I play. That's a song I'd usually do more at like a 10:00 at night type thing, not a 2 in the morning type thing. kind of way out of here, said the joker to the thief. There's too much confusion, and I can't get no relief. Businessman, he drinks my wine and cloudies up my earth, 'cause none of them along those lines know what it really all is worth. No reason to get excited. The thief, he kindly spoke. There are many here among us who feel that life is but a joke. But you and I, we've both been through that, and this is not our fate. So let us stop talking falsely now. The hour is getting late. Princes kept their views, while all the women came and went, barefoot servants too. But outside in the cold distance, a wildcat did growl. Two riders were approaching, and the wind began to howl. Princes kept their view, while all the women came and went, barefoot servants too. And outside in the cold distance, a wildcat did growl. Rocket Runner. Cheers. I bet I have a nicer guitar too, Brandon. Somewhere, sometime, all things be fine, and it never seems to stop. Somewhere, sometime, all things will be fine, and it never seems enough. Wonder if met my wife all things will be fine, and it never seems to stop. Wonder if met my wife, splinter left, focus right, focus right, focus right. This mortal coil around me, mortal feeling I have found, surrounded by your glory, hold me now, so that I'll never drown. Somewhere, sometime, all things will be fine, and it never seems to stop. Wonder if met my wife, splinter left, focus right, focus right, focus right, focus right. Uh-oh, last one. Oh, I'm in trouble now. Last beer. What's up, guys? Don't fret. I have another one in there, and I don't mean another beer. I mean another fucking 18-pack. It's in the refrigerator right under the 9 eggs that I had left over that didn't break. Oh, I'm keeping them for souvenirs. They should stay fresh. They're still fucking frozen. I'm going to pee-pee now. For anyone, that last song, if you've only heard me play it and you've never heard the original, because it wasn't on the radio or anything, it wasn't a real popular song. I would be amiss to tell you to go and look it up. It's Bush off of their second album. The name of the album's Razor Blade Suitcase. The name of the song is Communicator. If nothing else, just go see how close you think I'd get to it. Now, of course, they do it full electric, lead guitar and drums and bass and everything. I think I get pretty damn close personally with nothing but an acoustic guitar. We are good people. Just wait, Tom. Wait till you. I mean, JT. Wait till you get to know us better. Who's Doggy? JX. If you mean me, yeah, I'm fucking real. I mean, I might look like a fake person, but I'm a real human being. I'm not a cyborg or nothing. Are we talking about Scott doing his impression of Tom? Is that what y'all are talking about? Because Tom, I know you're still watching. That shit was funny. once again, for anybody just leaving, anybody just joining, music always runs people off. I don't know. I think I'm pretty good myself. I like to tell myself like it's just because it gets later in the night and that's why people are leaving. Makes me feel better. Tom's been saying this whole time that he's been blocked over here, and I'm like, no, you're not. I keep fucking going and looking. You're not fucking blocked. I was looking on my 8 Camel Toes account. Wasn't looking over here. Scott, if Tom tries to hit you up later, if he happens to not be in here, but I think he is, if he tries to hit you up later, tell him that it's cool. I didn't realize that it was on a different account. My bad. What am I mean, I'm just hanging out with my friends over here. What are you doing? You just stopping by to see me hang out with my friends? See, this is what I was saying, JT. If you're the only one in here that's not in blue, I'm going to see your comments and I'm going to respond to them more than if you're in blue. The Clutch recognizes this to be a truth, and they've come to accept it. And they enjoy it because it gives us all something to talk about. Chad, that's scary, my bro. That's I'm a ginger though. Like I don't even have eyebrows. Look, you got to look real fucking hard to see my eyebrows. Let me tell you, when I was smashing those eggs against my forehead, the last thought on my mind was, oh no, this will never come out of my eyebrows. It kills me. People always talk about my beard being big this time of year when it's not. You've all seen me come like May, and the shit's down here like this. This feels short to me. I'm used to it being like this. See, it's funny y'all talking about this shit with fucking Yo Daddy in here when Yo Daddy really does sound like Buffalo Bill. You watch his videos and he's like, oh, this is funny. Oh no, sorry, ma'am. Never heard of him. But I sure hope you find him. As Q Mark, fucking Yo Daddy, he sounds like Buffalo Bill. Hey, Yo Daddy, I'm not knocking it, dude. You're like I've said a million times. You've heard me a million times. Your singing voice is great. Why are you calling me doggy? Is a dog the opposite of a camel? I don't know. Yeah, your voice is deep. You sound like, would you fuck me? I'd fuck me. You sound like Buffalo Bill. It's not just that it's deep. It does this break. Like, and it's just not, you'll be like in the middle of a word and your voice will break like a quarter of a fucking octave and then go right back immediately. And it's weird. And in Buffalo Bill, that's why his voice is so distinctive, is because he'll be talking and then it'll get real high for like a quarter of a second and go right back to being real low. and it like jumps a fucking quarter of an octave and then goes back. And yours does that. J-Dub, quick thinking, my dude. Wow, nice. That was some quick thing. Hey, guys, can we tell J-Dub congrats down here? Can we do that for J-Dub? Just hit 300 subs. Doubled since when, J-Dub? August? Doubled his sub since August. Say congratulations to our boy J-Dub down here. Well, y'all gonna wonder wall me out. After I sang it the other night, I did walk around work like the whole next day singing it. Hey, J-Dub, hey, you deserve it, dude. You be getting on there spitting facts at folk. And I'm sorry for this guy. He'll never see this, so it doesn't matter. And if anybody wants to run and tattle, I don't care, because I've never had any reason to know who the fuck this dude is. I never heard of Titan Anderson in my life until today, when J-Dub was talking about him. Never heard of him in my life. The only Titans fan I ever knew on here was fucking Big Kev. Big Kev was the only Titans fan I ever knew. Really? Your Niners video got 10,000 fucking views? Holy shit. I hear you, J-Dub. That's more than I've ever had. Yeah, I'd never heard of him until I heard you talking about him today. No fucking clue. I went and looked him up. I don't know. I didn't even make it through his whole video because he kept going, look at my fucking armpits. Look, there's shit on here. Yeah, well, you're wearing clothes. They can stick patches anywhere on clothing. I'm not impressed because you got a patch in your fucking armpits. Sorry. Yeah, no shit, J-Dub. I wish you would have shouted out 8 camel toes in it. All those people could have heard that and went to my channel and went, this motherfucker ain't even got no content on here. I got those 5 like fucking live streams that I tried to start, and now I can't get rid of the shit, and they're still up there. Even when I had to put all my videos on private, it said 1,020 videos. 5 did not compute or some shit. And I'm like, huh? I go, these were never even a thing. The other 1,015 videos on that channel, they're cool though. If you were able to, okay. Mets, did you run off? Or you just think it's funny to troll me and request the same song every night? I don't even know if I don't remember if it was you that did it or not. Oh, that's what dude, anytime a video gets big like that, it's because of sharing. That's what I've always said. Hey, hit like if you want to. But damn, always hit share. Shit. Shares are what gets your shit going. Because somebody's going to see it on Facebook. They're going to share it on Facebook. And that's when the shit starts getting passed around. Oh, yeah, it was Noah that said it the other night. Matt's left, so it don't matter. He says, play it now, and then he leaves. Or maybe he fell asleep like he did during Giants Mafia Monday. That one night. That shit was funny. I doubt anybody in here was there when that happened. And they could mute him, but they couldn't turn his camera off. So he sat there in the fucking hangout the whole time. And you could just see him pass the fuck out. Chad, yeah, I bet you were there. You remember that shit. That shit was funny. Yeah, almost better we lost for your channel. Not better that we lost. Dude, Mosh did like 5 hours and then like rolled over on his side and left the camera running for 3 hours. And he was like, here, I'm going to sleep. Y'all can keep going in the chat. And just like rolled over and went to sleep 5 hours into an 8-hour fucking live stream. Getting ready to, Q Mark. Metz he's one of my oldest friends in here. He had a request and then he fucking left. Hey, Brandon. Hey, thanks for stopping by, man. And hitting up that PayPal. I appreciate it, my dude. Who sings the song Good Night? Is that a Beatles song? It is, isn't that the Beatles? Pam, isn't that the Beatles that have that song Good Night? I'll play a C major. Today was gonna be the day that they're gonna throw it back to you. Told you it happened. Today was gonna be the day that they're gonna throw it back to you. I like to accentuate my mistakes, so then when I do it the right way, people go, oh, that's why it sounded fucked up. That's why he had played it again and accentuated the mistake. Jesus Christ. Fuck it. Finish this beer first. I'm playing music. Yeah, there I was getting ready to say. I saw it went from 17 people to 18 people. They did an 18th person that just came in. I'm playing music. So if you want to, there you go. And they run away. That's how you do it. You got to let people know what they're in for. They pop in here. They're like, holy shit, he's got a guitar in his hand. Bye. And they leave. It's all right. Today is gonna be the day that they're gonna throw it back to you. I'm sure. Oh. God damn. Nobody else ever asked for this one. I'd have it after that, but I'm going stupid. What's up, guys? Realize what you got to do, but what's the fucking beginning of that phrasing? Today is going to be the day that they're going to throw it back to you. I'm sure you heard it all before, but you never really had a doubt. It's not that. And then what's the other one that's stuck in my head? That's it. I like this JX, dude. It ain't that, Pam. No, ain't nobody else chiming in. What's the fucking second line? Today is going to be the day that they're going to throw it back to you. Some realize what you got to do. It's 2 words. Somebody help me. Bye now. God damn it. Thank you. Today is gonna be the day that they're gonna throw it back to you. By now you should have somehow realized what you got to do. I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now. Backbeat, the word is on the street that the fire in your heart is out. And I'm sure you heard it all before, but you never really had a doubt. And I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now. And all the roads we had to walk were winding, and all the lights that light the way are blinding. I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now. Backbeat, the word is on the street that the fire in your heart is out. And I'm sure you heard it all before, but you never really had a doubt. And I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now. I fucking give up. I went to the fucking G instead of the E minor, and I could have pulled it off because E minor is the relative minor to G major, and G major is the relative major to E minor. And I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now. And maybe you're gonna be the one that saves me. And after all, you're my wonderwall. Today is gonna be the day, but they'll never throw it back to you. I'm sure. Well, fuck me. Yeah, it wasn't one too many eggs. I think it was one too many fucking beers. Plus, it's a song I've played twice in the last, I don't know, 10 fucking years. I just did it the other night when Noah asked, because I was like, I bet I can do this. Oh shit, I bet I can't do it twice. You okay down there? I almost did something that would have been mean. Especially in a stream like this where I haven't been being mean. I almost fucked around and did something mean. Stop thinking about Neil Young and breathe deep. This is somebody that's been in here before. What'd you do? Come to pee in the hallway? I know that's what you're doing in there. Sorry, I'm talking to my wife. Kidding. What are you snorting around out there? The Grinch came. He left crumbs much too small for the other whose mouses. So there ain't nothing for you, Red. Go get back in the fucking bed. I'll be in there so you can stick your cold nose up against my fucking neck right here in a little while. She's in heat for the first time, and she is fucking losing her shit. She does nothing but bark. Constantly. This is what her fucking badge looks like. Or that's what it looks like because she's in heat. Hey. I think she wants somebody to squeeze her lemon until the juice runs down her leg. Oh, sorry. We're a house full of humans. I wanted to say something fucking I shouldn't have said about somebody else right then, too. God. I'm doing a good job, though, of not saying the shit that I'm thinking. Oh, I stay in heat. JX. Messing up. What do you mean, not the dogs? That's what it fucking looks like, because she's in heat. Or you think she's going to hear me talking about her and it's going to fucking traumatize her or something? She's a fucking dog. Rocket Runner. Hey, Pam, see, in the words of Spock from the original Star Trek, sometimes the having is not so pleasing as the wanting. You think so, JX? I've been knowing Yo Daddy longer than anybody else in this stream, and he says you might want to go to bed. When the fuck are 18 people in here? What the fuck are y'all doing with your lives? I've been dazed and confused for so long, it's not true. Wanted a woman, I never bargained for you. Lots of people talking, few of them know. Soul of a woman was created below. Been used and abused, telling all your lies. Run, rabbit, run, how you feel hypnotized. Don't care where we're going, only know just where we've been. Sweet little lady, I want you again. Yeah, at least put the rest of you to sleep. Getting worse at this. Oh. Doctor says I need a backiotomy. Oh, shit. Ugh. Here's a question I have for you guys. How do these fucking legends of rock and roll die and I don't hear about it until fucking Rolling Stone comes out? So I know that as long as it took them to print the fucking story, mail it to me, and then me get it 3 days later. How in the fuck do these people keep dying? These fucking legends of rock and roll. And I don't know about it until I see it in Rolling Stone. Oh, I have Facebook. You know, I went on there for the first time in like 4 years because Wild Mike said, hey, send us some. I sent them a message and they said, cool, we'll be sending your stuff out next week. I didn't give you my address. What do you mean you'll be sending it out next week? And that was on fucking October 1st. I ain't got shit from them. Oh, no doubt. Because they don't have my fucking address. Y'all know who I'm talking about? Do you know who I'm talking about? That apparently just died and I didn't fucking even hear about it? No, I don't know. I don't know. And what's the other dude's name? The guy that wrote all the fucking lyrics for the Grateful Dead. Jerry Garcia didn't write the fucking lyrics for the Grateful Dead. Sorry if anybody thought that. The guy that wrote their lyrics, he just died. But it's still not as big as the one I'm talking about. No, but he kind of looked like Axl Rose at one point in his fucking life. See, nobody knows this. None of you heard it. Why has nobody heard this? Because if you heard it, you know exactly who I'm talking about. Give you a hint. He's a drummer. One of the biggest bands of all time. When it comes to like early fucking rock and roll. Now y'all Googling it. You're going to come on here and go, what the fuck? Ginger Baker from fucking Cream died? Yeah. I didn't know it either until Rolling Stone just came out. Ginger Baker, the drummer from Cream, the biggest asshole musician of all time, as purported by everyone who ever worked with him. Yeah, you'd think somebody'd be talking about the fact that Ginger Baker fucking died. J-Dub, I got to tell people that about when they ask me if I have a cell phone. And I'm like, no, I'm on YouTube. And they're like, well, everybody has a YouTube account. And I'm like, no, I make content. Huh? Never mind. Go the fuck on somewhere. What? You've put a video on YouTube? Yeah, 2,000 of them. Not a whole lot of YouTubers where I live. There's me and, I don't know, Pumpkin Squatch Spoon Player or something that lives up on 18 Mountain. I don't fucking know. Not a lot of YouTubers around me. I got ginger everywhere. But that's our word, not yours. Unless you're a fucking ginger, don't be saying that shit. Yeah, you know, Ginger Baker, he's been living in Africa for like, I don't know, like 18 years or some shit. He bought like an entire village. Like he bought an entire African village and has supported them with his money. That's what he does. Well, it's what he did. Yeah, he bought like fucking 10,000 acres of Africa, including an entire tribe, and then gave them like plumbing and fucking damn near electrical fucking independence and shit, where they wasn't having to use firelight and candles and stuff. So they basically worshipped him, and he was just like, I'm still a dickhead, fuck off. Yeah, you remember the song Sunshine of My Love? Yeah, that was me on drums. Piss off. Yeah. The royalties from that is the reason y'all have water. No big deal. I'm old. Fuck it. Right. Yeah. Old Ginger Baker. I'm not a huge cream fan. I never have been. But when you look at Ginger Baker's body of work and like Neil Peart, probably the best drummer of all time from Rush. He talks about Ginger Baker like if there was never a Ginger Baker, there would be no Neil Peart. And, you know, he talks about him and he's like, dude, he was the biggest asshole on the planet. He was like, but his rhythms were better than anybody else's. And this is fucking Neil Peart saying it. Neil Peart don't just throw around fucking kudos to other drummers. Why would he need to? He's Neil Peart. He's the greatest drummer probably to ever live. And he's like, dude, without Ginger Baker, there wouldn't be me. Now, when the greatest drummer of all time says that about you, that's some pretty fucking high praise. Oh, Ginge. That's what everybody that knew him, they called him Ginge. Now, as a redhead, I would like to say that I would not like for anyone to call me Ginger, Rusty, Ginge, Firecrotch. Everybody knows Firecrotch is the one I hate the most. I don't want to be Rusty. I don't want to be fucking Ginge. I don't want any nicknames having to do with the color of my hair. Or all you people with dark hair, I just call you shit. I'd be like, what's up, shit? And you'd be like, why do you call me shit? Well, it's a nickname I give you based on the color of your hair. It's the same color as shit. So is it cool if I just call you shit for a nickname? What's up, shit? Why in the fuck would you think a redhead would want to be called Rusty? Or be called Ginge? So if you got dark hair, I just call you shit. If your name for me is Carrot Top, or Copper Top, or fucking Rusty, or Ginge, then my nickname for you is shit. Quit calling me shit. Why? It's the color of your hair. Your hair's the color of shit, so your nickname's shit. How would you like it if people just walked around calling you shit because your hair's brown? Just saying. Orangutan? I think you mean orange tan. And then you'd be talking about Donald Trump. You don't get to choose your nickname? Bullshit. My nickname's T-Bone. I'm T-Bone. I'm like George Costanza. My nickname's T-Bone. No, Pam, your nickname's not shit. Strawberry Camel. I'll take Ginger Jesus. That's the closest I will take Ginger Jesus. I get that. I understand that. I'm the white man's definition of what Jesus looked like when I have my hair down. I get it. I don't mind if people say Ginger Jesus. But just saying you're a fucking ginger, that's racist. What? Everybody else gets to call everybody on here a fucking racist, so I get to too. So if you call me ginger without adding Jesus, then you're a fucking racist. What's up, racists that want to throw around the G word? That's our word. You don't get to say that unless you're a redhead. What's up, guys? Get to just go around calling people a ginger. Are you racist against Irish people and some Scottish people? You know, when I was in high school, I had short hair because I was an undercover hippie, but I played sports year round all 4 years I was in high school. So I had to have short hair. I didn't have to, but it's kind of a given that if you're an athlete, you have short hair. Not like it is today. We're talking about 20 some fucking years ago. 25 years ago. So every summer I'd spray peroxide in my hair. So that I'd be like a blonde during the summer. You know that people were actually nicer to me, like people that didn't know me, they were nicer to me than they were when I had red hair. True. I did it for 2 reasons. One, as a social experiment. Because I wanted to see if it was true. It was. I could show you pictures. Oh, trust me. I can show you pictures of me being damn near blonde-headed. And people were nicer to me when I had blonde hair than when I had red hair. True story, my dudes. And Queen of the Stream, my dudette. And there was one other reason. And if I ever break out some of those pictures and show them to you, you'll be like, oh my God, he's not fucking kidding. I'm not. There was a band that came out with an album, and it was their first album. And I listened to it constantly. It's one of my favorite albums of all time. And the band had, well, the lead singer had hair kind of like mine, like little boy haircut. Because that's what I had when I was in high school, you know, parted on the side, you know, little boy haircut. With blonde hair, and it was obvious that he wasn't a natural blonde. Goddamn, he had eyebrows that looked like Tom's, almost just dark as hell. So you knew he was bleaching his hair out. So y'all start guessing, because I'm not going to tell you who I'm talking about until you guess it. It was, I'd say, their first album came out in 95, I would say. The name of the band was not Thoth, but Helthoth. Asshole. Oh, Pam, see, all my friends were cheerleaders. All my girlfriends, like my friend girls, however, they all started smoking when they were like 13, and they had the whitest teeth on the planet. Because every time they smoked, they'd go brush their teeth so that their parents couldn't smell it on their breath. I don't want the name of the band. Uh, Actually, Alice in Chains is a good guess because, uh, oh my God, I brain farted right when I shouldn't have right then because I was about to say Lane Staley. No, it is Lane Staley. Yeah, Lane Staley. He did it, but my hair wasn't that short. For some reason, when Lane Staley popped into my head, I pictured Jerry Cantrell, and I was like, "Oh no, 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 that is a good guess." But no, you right there in the same fucking time group though. It's a band you've not heard me talk about. I covered one of their songs, played one of their songs on here once, and I don't ever talk about them, so you wouldn't know. Pinky? Why in the fuck would you want to call me Pinky? I'm hoping because it's when I play guitar, I'm so good at using my pinky. I'm a, no, it's because your skin. You always say you're so white, you're pink. I am. Look, I'm fucking pink. I'm not. I'm not even white. I'm fucking pink. Q Mark, I'm glad you thought of that. As soon as I saw it, I was like, the pink ghost, the only girl ghost. That's not nice either. Darth, that's not gonna stick. Sorry. You can try to give me that nickname. It's not gonna stick. So y'all just not even gonna guess this? You're not even gonna try to guess. I bet if I go get my fucking passport and show it to you, and you see my picture in my passport, you'll be like, "Oh, now we got it." Yeah, you try. No, I'm blonde. What was the question? When I was, I don't know, in high school, every summer I would spray fucking peroxide in my hair so that my hair would turn blonde in the sun. One reason was for a social experiment to see if I got treated differently, which I did. And the other reason was because a band came out with an album. It was their first album, and I really looked up to their fucking lead singer. My dog's name is Red because she's red. I'm going to have to go in here and get my passport. Soundgarden. Chris Cornell ain't never had no damn blonde hair. Y'all going to make me go grab my passport. And if you don't get it after seeing my passport picture, then shit, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if I need to continue running a music channel. Pearl J- You think Eddie Vedder had... I'm talking about a little boy haircut that's blonde. No facial hair. Forget the big red beard. I didn't have this shit in high school. Well, it would turn even blonder if you sprayed some fucking peroxide in it. Yes, it's Jethro Tull. Who in the good fuck do you think listens to Jethro Tull? JX, you're really good at trolling whoever the fuck you are. You got to be somebody that knows me. You've left a couple comments. It makes me think. Michael D. Now there's a good guess. At least you pick somebody who's blonde. But no, not Kurt Cobain. I'm really going to go get my fucking passport. I never wanted to show it, but I did show it in one video like 5 years ago just to prove a point. I haven't been wanting to show it lately because JP's always like, y'all don't even have a passport. You ain't never been nowhere. And I'm like, I'm not going to show my passport because then I'm going to look like I'm dancing for this fuckhead. I'm going to go get it just for the fucking picture that's on it. And if you don't get it then, I don't know. I might just turn this from a music channel into a fucking, what's the next logical step? Like a movie channel, and just talk about movies all the time. Sam, chill out. Oh, man. Now I feel like a dickhead because my hair was still pretty red in this. Now I'm just going to look like a fucking liar. Still pretty close. The hairstyle's the same. Plus, y'all might be interested to see what I looked like when I was 17. That is how he had his hair, though. That's the same haircut. Look, you can tell because of the fucking Adam's apple. That's me at 17. I'm telling you. Tell me I'm not Brandon Rogers. That's when I was growing it out. I thought it was blonder than that in this picture for some reason. But that was 22 fucking years ago. No, JP, nobody else has a passport. Nobody's ever been anywhere. Just you. You're the only one. I really thought it was blonder when I... No, because that was the end of the school year. That was like May. So I guess that was before... Because I usually sprayed my shit down in like... Yeah, probably about the beginning of June. Here's your fucking hint. It is the same haircut, though. I'm in fucking Dagad. I'll never be able to do my outro if I'm in Dagad, so I need to tune this thing back to standard anyway. Well, we know it's not the battery. I just changed it. So it's got to be a... I'm really going to have to go buy a new tuner. I don't want to. This is my road dog. Here you go. You ready? This is your last fucking hint. If you don't know it from this, then I don't know what to tell you. Biggest hit they ever had. Come on. dreaming of your ghost, lonely and dreaming of the West Coast. I don't wanna be your downtime. I don't wanna do your fallback crutch anymore. I just wanna see some sunshine. I just wanna find a place to be alone. I am still dreaming of your face. Do believe I'll find myself a new place. I don't wanna do your sleepwalk dance anymore. I just wanna find some place to be alone. I don't wanna be your fallback crutch anymore. I just wanna find a place where I can be alone. I don't wanna do your zombie walking around, not anymore. I just wanna find a place where I can be alone. I am still dreaming of your face, hungry and hollow for all those things you took away. I don't want you to call me your fallback crutch anymore. I don't wanna be thought of that now, not by you, not anymore. I just wanna find some sunshine. We can swim out past the breakers, watch the world die. We can swim out to the middle and watch the fire. I don't wanna do your sleepwalk dance for you. much anymore. We can sail across the water and watch the world die. One of my favorite albums of all time. Art Alexakis. Is the lead singer. And I'm growing up in North Carolina, and I see him, and I'm like, wow, what a great fucking album. And he was just so West Coast, and it was like everything that wasn't where I lived. And it was a look and an image and a fucking sound that we just don't get out here. I live in bluegrass country. And that was, it just seemed like a world away. But all the songs on that album really meant something to me. You know, little would I know that a song like Heart Spark Dollar Sign, where he's talking about having a black girlfriend, and I know we'll never find a place where we could ever fit in, and I never had a black girlfriend. Hell, I went to an all-white elementary school, an all-white intermediate school, went to an all-white high school. I didn't really even know black people until I got out of high school. And then it was like everybody I fucking hung out with then were Mexican or black, you know. I didn't really have a real diverse fucking, culturally speaking, speaking culturally, I should say, diverse circle of friends until I got out of high school, because I didn't go to school with anybody but white people. And I thought they were all fucking lame. And they were, and they probably still are. They're selling insurance somewhere. And then I got out of high school, and it's like, I've never hung out with many white people since then. I don't know, there was just something about Everclear that just was a world away. But I could connect to it. You know? And then I end up marrying a black woman, so of course a fucking Heart Spark Dollar Sign means even more to me now than it did back then. And it's not because it's a personal experience, because he talks about how his family's not going to accept her because she's black, and that they'll never find a place where they can ever fit in. And that's not ever really been a problem for me. This was a Bob Goes Random video, wasn't it? I did talk about this on Bob Goes Random. And I don't know. Art Alexakis, I used to always call him Art Alexakis. And it wasn't until just a few years ago that I heard him pronounce his name, because I've heard it pronounced a bunch of different ways. But I heard him say, "Hi, my name's Art Alexakis. My name's Art Alexakis." And I was like, okay, so I did say it wrong the whole time I was growing up when I called him Art Alexakis. Whatever, it doesn't matter. The way I pronounce his name don't fucking matter. As long as the inspiration comes from the same place. And that whole album's fucking badass. And it has influenced my music. I mean, even our band, you know, I say our band because it's always been me and Tony, and then like interchanging other people. You know, it was always me and my dude Tony. It always influenced us. Their sound really was part of our sound. I just said that completely backwards, but you know what I mean. But yeah, that's a great fucking album. There's this crazy thing that happens now where people release singles just for the sake of releasing singles because they know that they're going to get digital downloads. Back then, you had to make albums. And that's one of those albums you fucking put it in, you hit play, and you listen to the whole fucking album. And I did that about 10,000 times. I miss people making albums. That's why I like Modest Mouse so much. Modest Mouse, dude, they still are making albums that you put them in, you hit fucking play, and you don't turn it off. You listen to the whole fucking album. Modest Mouse, they're fucking badasses. And, you know, they still make albums that way. I miss that. I miss people putting in the time and effort to make an entire album of good music and putting them in an order to where they flow the way they're supposed to. And now it's all about, okay, we're going to give you 2 good singles, and then, because you got people writing for you, there's no major bands actually write their own fucking songs anymore. Because they're not bands. They're just created in a factory, fucking teenage girls that can sing, and early 20-year-old girls that, you know, can sing. As long as you run them through a fucking computer and change their voices, then it sounds like they can sing. redunculous. I mean, it's fucking. I don't know. I lose more and more faith in music every day. As far as new music. But then I feel like an old fogey. Because there were a lot of people when grunge came along, they said, well, there's the death of music. Music's dead. You know, that's one of the greatest eras in music history. Because it went back to basics. That's what grunge is. It's going back to a 4-chord structure and going back to the basics. And people said then, you know, the generation before me, they said, well, music's dead now. It's all dead. Dude, that was the most alive it had been since the fucking early 70s. The fucking early 90s to mid 90s was the most alive that music had been since the fucking early 70s. But you know, the generation before me, well, that's it. That's the end of music. So it makes me feel like an old fogey to sit here and say that what's going on now is the end of music. I want you to play a song for me that you wrote, not that Mark Ronson wrote, not that somebody who's notorious. He's got 200 fucking number one hit songs. Yeah, and it's the same fucking song. It's the same structure. It fucking sucks. I want you to sing me a song that you wrote. I want you to have a band and play the music. I want to hear it and know that you believe in those lyrics because you wrote them. And that's missing from a whole lot of music today. Let me tell you somebody I've probably never mentioned on here, but I have as much respect for her as I do anybody else in music today, and that's St. Vincent. She is a great guitarist. She uses effects to her abilities to actually accentuate the songs and make them sound better instead of doing it just to be doing it. And if you're not familiar with St. Vincent, go and check her out. She's a fucking badass. That's real music. And it's hard to find real music these days. And even a lot of her stuff, she goes kind of poppy with. But for the most part, at her core, she's fucking rock and roll. I cannot reiterate this. If you are unaware of St. Vincent, and it's not like it's some new artist I'm turning you on to, she's been around for fucking 10, 12 years. She has 5, 6 fucking albums under her belt. Look up St. Vincent. She's a fucking beast. But it's just so hard to find good music. I'm just so ready to stop getting Rolling Stone. Because it is all people I've never fucking heard of. And it's just pop. Just Mark Ronson wrote every single fucking song. And it's just awful, terrible music. And then out of every 19 of those bands they talk about, they'll talk about one fucking real fucking artist. So 1 out of every 20 people they talk about is actually worth listening to. Don't nobody fucking play guitar anymore. Shit, they sit there with a fucking keyboard and fucking 90 fucking computer programs. And they make a whole album's worth of music that way with no real drums. It's all drum machines. No real bass. It's all fucking keyboards with a bass setting on it. No guitar. They got a fucking app for that. You don't need a real guitarist anymore. And it's all because they sat there and they said, why do we need to pay a drummer, pay a guitarist, play a bassist, pay a lead guitarist? Why do we need to pay all those people when we could just pay one dude to sit here with some computer programs and make this fake music, this digital bullshit that doesn't have any real instruments? And then we only got to pay one guy. The profit margin is what has killed music. And then you got somebody like Post Malone. Post Malone got his face all tattooed up and stuff, looking like a fucking idiot. And plays all kinds of stupid music that ain't very good. And then you watch him play. You see him come out on stage, just him and an acoustic guitar, a microphone, and a fucking stool. And he sits on his fucking stool and he plays his acoustic guitar. And you sit there and go, my God, this is a motherfucking genius right here. You sit there and watch it and you go, this is one of the best musicians I've ever seen in my life. If you watch Post Malone play acoustic, just by himself. Nobody'd know who the fuck he is if it wasn't for all the bullshit, all the stupid music that he plays. The EDM type fucking aggro core, whatever the fuck you want to call what he does. SoundCloud rap, whatever you want to call it. Nobody'd know who the fuck he is, but he'd come out there with a stool, an acoustic guitar, and a microphone and break your fucking heart, and you'll sit there and watch him and be like, man, this dude is a fucking beast. And nobody'd even know who the fuck he is if that's all he did. He's got to do all this stupid bullshit to get notoriety, to get people to fill the fucking auditoriums so that he can come out and actually be a fucking musician. That's a sad fucking state of affairs. It's truth. It's fact. Look up some Post Malone. Then look up Post Malone singing songs acoustic and doing cover songs. Watch him do some fucking Pearl Jam covers or Nirvana covers. Forget about the fact that you just saw him do this crazy fucking stupid SoundCloud rapper EDM stupidity. And watch him come out and sit down and play some acoustic music, doing cover songs. And you will go, this motherfucker is a goddamn beast. Nietzsche said, all great things must first wear horrible masks. Tell me that's not the perfect quote that was made 100 years ago. But tell me that doesn't perfectly describe what I just said about Post Malone. All great things must first wear horrible masks. The horrible mask is the shit fucking EDM SoundCloud rap bullshit that he has to do to get people to listen to the greatness that he is when it's just him and an acoustic guitar. Appreciate y'all coming out. Hell, we got that 1 hour in there for free. We got a free hour in this one. I gotta rush away. She said, I've been to Boston before. And anyway, this change I've been feeling doesn't make the rain fall. And no big differences these days, just the same old walk away. Someday I'm gonna stay, but not today. I love you guys like you'll never know. Spend your time coming out here hanging out with me. You'll never understand how much that means to me. Love every single one of you. I try my best to show it. And I hope I do at least a good enough job that you don't ever doubt it. Y'all my peeps. And I really do love you guys. Appreciate every one of you. Bye.